Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome to Congregation or Tzion. We're glad to have you with us. I know that this is a difficult period for everyone. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of anxiety in the air. But I believe that we can get through this period if we can learn to access our memories of inspiration and wisdom and our memories of happier times. So I'd like to offer a brief meditation this evening to get us into Shabbat. I learned this meditation from my friend Rabbi Adam Kligfeld. The Torah portion this week is Chaye Sarah, the life of Sarah. And the Torah says, V'Avraham Zakein Ba Bayamim, which is usually translated as Abraham was old, advanced in years. But why does the Torah say he was advanced in years when it already said that he was old? That phrase, Ba Bayamim, must mean something else. Literally, it means he came into days. He came through days. So the rabbis say, Abraham came through days. How did he come through? How did he survive all the trials of his life? How did he persist? I'd like you to try to imagine everything you ever learned in life, everything that ever happened to you. Yeah, I know that's hard. But I really believe that those memories are always there. They're always somewhere in your mind, somewhere in your soul. You can remember third grade, you just have to find it. So here's a brief meditation to help you do that. Please close your eyes. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself breathe with a sound. You can make a sigh if you want. Oi. It's not just air that goes in and out, but emotions are going in and out. Is gravity pulling you down? Do you feel heaviness? Or do you feel support? Do you feel you're propped up? Just breathe in and out. Feel your body saying hello to you. And you can say hello back. Now imagine that your mind is a closed system with many windows. And each of those windows leads to a memory. When the windows are closed, you can't access the memories. But opening the windows allows you to access those memories. Those memories flow through your mind, and people flow through your mind. Relatives, friends, from your entire life. Just breathe in and out. Picture yourself going to a window, one of the windows, and opening it. Try to visualize that window. How big is it? How do you open it? Does it have a latch for you to open it? Open that window, and in flows a memory of an inspiration, a moment of wisdom that you received at some time in your life. Just let it flow to you. Allow that memory to flow back into you as every part of your body is inspired by that moment. What does it feel like to uncover something that was always there? Some magical moment that was always there. Maybe you forgot it, but now it's flowing back into you. Who or what is attached to that window, to that memory? Please don't ask yourself what to do with that memory. This is not utilitarian. Just be re-inspired as you imagine that memory, as it flows into you. What a richness, what a fullness. What a way to be Ba Bayamim, to come through your days. How can you make that window more accessible in the future so that you can draw upon it? You can open your eyes. Shabbat Shalom. Our service is in the Kabbalat Shabbat booklet, which is available on the web at otaz.org/digital sidurim. And we start on page 4 with Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem LaShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeitem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Page 5, Yedid Nefesh.
Yedid Nefesh, Avarach Haman, V'shochavta Eretz Zona, Yarutz Avda Kemo Ayam, Yishtachavel Muhadar ota. Yala na nai na nai, yana na nai na nai, yana na nai 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 nai, yana nai na nai, yana na nai na nai, yana na nai nai nai, yana na nai 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 nai, yana nai nai nai, yana na nai nai nai, yana na nai nai nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai nai nai, yana na nai nai nai, yana na nai nai nai, yana na nai 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 nai.
Page 8, Lachuna Ranan.
Lechuneranena ladonai nari aletzor ishenu nekad mafana betoda biziro nari alo el gadol Adonai umelech gadol al kol Elohim asher biyado mafrei haaretz to'afot harimo asher lo hayamehu asahu veyabesh et yadav yatzaru. בואו נשתחווה ונכבד ונברכה לפני אדוני עושנו. 40 שנה כות בדור ואומרם טועה לבבם והם לא ידעו דרכי אשר נשבעתי ואפי אם יבואון אל מנוחתי.
Let's go to page 13, Romamu.
Wrong key. Okay, there we go. That's a little. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu lehakodsho.
Page 17, Lachadodi.
So I'm going to change up our paragraphs that we just a tiny bit. We'll do verses 1, 2, then 5, and then 8 and 9. Yes. And this is a very lively melody that I really enjoy from Alana Erie. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad ish b'yanu el hamyukad Adonai echad u'shemo echad v'shem u'tiferet v'li tehila lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu b'nelcha ki mekor habracha merosh mikedem nesucha shem סוף מעשה במחשב התחילה lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Hidoreri Sorry guys, I got new glasses and I can't see. Hidoreri ki bahore kumi ori uri shidaveri devor Adonai alai temla. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Yamin u'shmol tiprotzi et Adonai ta'aritzi al yadish ben parzi nismecha v'navila. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'alav gam b'simcha u'btola tov emunei yom tula. Boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela.
Page 23, the Psalm for Shabbat. It says, Tov lahodot l'Adonai. It's good to thank God. So take a moment to think about good things that happened to you this week. Think about something good that happened this past week. Page 23.
Mizmor shir leyom hashabbat tov lehodot לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, באמונתך בלילות. עלי אסור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בחינות. מזמור שיר ביום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון.
Page 24.
Adonai malach geut lavesh, lavesh Adonai osit azar, aptikon tevel baltimot, nachon kisacham me'az me'olam ata, nasu ne'arot Adonai, nasu ne'arot kolam, yisu ne'arot dochyam, mikolot ma'im rabim, adirim mishpereyam, adir b'marom Adonai. עדותיך נאמנו מאוד, לביתך נאווה קודש, אדוני לאורך ימים.
Page 25. The mourners and those observing Yartzeit rise now in body or in spirit for Mourner's Kaddish. Page 25. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divara kirute v'yamlich malchute. V'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mivarach le'olam almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudsha. Brichu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shalom araba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Once again, Shabbat Shalom. You know, some people are cat people and some people are dog people. I am a cat person. I've always had cats. We've had a few wonderful dogs as well, but I've always had cats. I have 3 children. And the 4 of us together have 8 cats at the moment. Well, I discovered that there is a new book that just came out. Here it is. It's titled Tales of the Holy Mysticat. Jewish Wisdom Stories by a Feline Mystic, reverently collected by his humble assistant, Rachel Adler. Rachel Adler is a very famous Jewish feminist theologian. And she says that her cat is a mystic. Her cat is a reincarnated mystic. He's very well read and he's fluent in Hebrew, Aramaic, English, and cat. But she herself is not a mystic. And she says this furry little sexist doesn't approve of her theology, but he does love her. He does love her. And the cat speaks to her. She says, some people say to me, do you really believe that your cat speaks to you? Those are the same people who were bothered by many of the stories in the Torah, like the story of Bilam's donkey. His donkey speaks to him. Literalists don't like stories like this. But neither the Torah nor Rachel Adler should be read literally. That's my advice to you. Don't read them literally. Let me tell you one of her stories just to give you a taste of it. This is called Night. And she first explains that there are different watches during the night, and midnight is the exact middle of the watches. Chatzot, the exact middle of the watches, has arrived. At this time of night, King David's harp, hanging where the midnight wind would stir the strings, would begin to play melodies, and the king would wake and sing psalms. This time of night is also when mystics awake and recite the liturgy known as the Midnight Lament, or Tikkun Chatzot, as does the Mysticat. He begins his service with the traditional confession, although frankly, penitence does not come easily to cats. He proceeds through the wailing lamentations of Tikkun Rachel to the yearning psalms of Tikkun Leah, Rachel and Leah. Thus, the Mysticat, a feline Jacob, reaches out to the Rachel and Leah aspects of the divine, the Shekhinah. Rachel exemplifies the compassionate immanent presence, exiled and wandering the world, while the tender-eyed transcendent Leah, the face of the divine, looks beyond. Ironically, like most mystics, the Mysticat takes the giving and gentleness of human females as his unquestionable due, while striving mightily to grasp the enigma of these elusive feminine aspects of the deity. From the end of this liturgy until the boundary of dawn, the Mysticat performs his most mundane duty as a ferocious watch cat, protecting his household from things that go bump in the night. These malevolent beings include both destroyers, mazikim, a common species of demon, and human malefactors. Against housebreakers, he has ancient archaic spells, and he also has the more prosaic defense of remarkably sharp teeth and claws adept at shredding. The Mysticat would not hesitate to use these weapons. Despite the nightly lesson of Tikkun Chatzot, the divine attribute of severe justice, Midat Hadin, makes more sense to the Mysticat than the divine attribute of mercy, Midat HaRachamim. Isn't it simpler just to hate sinners? Isn't it simpler just to bite them? Regarding teshuvah, self-transformation through repentance, the Mysticat is a bit of a skeptic. He is truly convinced of only one of the manifold activities of mercy. The evidence for this divine activity is satisfyingly concrete rather than stuck in the theological stratosphere. As Psalm 145 puts it, you open your hand and satisfy to repletion all living beings. Poteach et yadecha umaspia l'kol chai ratzon. Now that's evidence of mercy you can get your teeth into. In other words, God feeds us all. Well, that's just one of the stories. I heard her speak last night on Zoom. It was a program sponsored by Jewish Theological Seminary. And someone asked her, may I say Kaddish for a pet? And this is a problem many of us have had. And Rachel Adler says, no, I would not say Kaddish for a pet. I would reserve Kaddish for human beings, because there is a difference between humans and animals. But certainly there are psalms you can read, and there are memories you should hold close to your heart. So I recommend to you this book, Tales of the Holy Mystic Cat. You'll learn a lot of Judaism, and you'll learn a lot about cats. And now the cantor is going to sing Memories. Nope? All right.
Memories all alone in the moonlight. Okay, that's good.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to tomorrow afternoon when we are going to call Seth Remus to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. And this evening, he's going to lead parts of the service. So we turn to page 28, the Baruch Hu. Seth will lead us. Please rise in body or in spirit.
And Seth, when you're ready, you'll take a deep breath and you're going to do your la 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 la. Right? Nice and loud.
Go for it.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch et Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Vaed Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. There you go.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu.
Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uben laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo, El chai vekayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam vaed, Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ari v'aravi.
Page 30, Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Hakein Adonai Eloheinu v'shochbeinu uvkumeinu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayeinu v'yorech yameinu uvahem negeh yomam v'layla Negeh yomam v'layla, ve'ahavatecha tasir mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael.
Page 31, Seth leads us in the Shema.
Shema ve'ahavta.
The Shema Ve'ahavta?
Yisrael. Yeah,
Okay.
when you're ready, sweetie.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושינתן לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך ודרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לעלות על ידך והיו הדברים, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעניך. I actually know the last word.
Yasher koach, you did beautifully, Seth.
Actually, no, the last
We continue silently with the second two paragraphs. Adonai Elohechem Amen.
Page 35.
Umalchuto kiblu alehem. Malchuto beratzon kiblu alehem. Moshe Miriam u'bnei Yisrael. Lechanu shira b'simcha rabah. Ve'amru kulam. Mikamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mikamocha nedar b'kodesh, Torah tehilot osef eleh, Torah tehilot osef eleh. Mikamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mikamocha nedar b'kodesh, Torah tehilot osef eleh, Torah tehilot osef eleh. Achutcha ahuvanecha, ke'ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ve'Elianu ve'amru, ve'Elianu ve'amru. Adonai imo le'olam va'ed. Adonai imo le'olam va'ed. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Page 39, we read in the English. Grant, O eternal God, that we may lie down at night in peace and raise us up in the morning renewed with strength. Spread over us the shelter of godly peace. Guide us with good counsel, and for your name's sake be our help. Shield us from hatred and plague. Keep us from war, famine, and suffering. Subdue our inclination to evil. O God, our guardian and helper, our gracious and merciful sovereign, give us refuge in the shadow of your godly wings. Guard our coming and our going, that now and always we have life and peace. Blessed is Adonai, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people, Israel and humanity, and over Jerusalem. Page 40, please rise if you're able to.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Page 41.
Okay, I'll start. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה קידותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון וביומכון ובחייתך בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולם מהומיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויינשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תאמירה בעלמא, ואמרו אמן.
The whispered standing prayer, pages 43 through 56. Page 57.
ויכולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, Elyon Kol Shamayim Ba'aretz. Magen Avot Bidbaro, Mechaye Meitim B'ma'amaro, Ha'el HaKadosh She'ein Kamohu, Hameniach Le'amo B'yom Shabbat Kodsho, Ki Bam Ratza Lehaniach Lahem, Ki Bam Ratza Lehaniach Lahem, Lepanav Navod V'yira V'fachar, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד מעון הברכות. אל ההודעות, אדון אדון השלום, מקדש השבת ומברך שביעי, ומניח בקדושה לעמדו שני עונג, זכר למעשה למעשה בראשית. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, נצא במנוחתנו, קדשנו במצוותיך, ותן חלקנו בתורתך. סבנו מטובך ושמחנו בישועתך, וטהר ליבנו לעובדך באמת. הנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו, באהבה וברצון שבת קודשך. ינוחו בה ישראל מקדשי שמך, ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
You may be seated, page 60.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, והמה דברה קידותי וימליך מלכותי בחיי חונבים וחונב חיי כל בית ישראל, בגלל בזמן קריב אמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולם מהמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתאמן וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה, בריחו לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ורחמתה, תמירן בימיו אמרו, אמן. תתקבל סודון בהו תהון לכל ישראל, קודם אבוהון דבשמיא ואמרו, אמן. יהי שלום הרב אמן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו, Amen.
Page 62, we pray for those who are ill. May God heal them body and soul.
מי שברך אבותינו בכל הברכה, ואימותינו, may the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebeira bimotenu ekor abraha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Page 63, we rise in body or spirit for Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, lated gedula liotze breshit, shelo asanu kigoye ha'aratzot, velo samanu kimishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Kakatuf b'toratecha, Adonai himloch leolam vaed, v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
This week, we mark the following yard sites. We remember Alex Charnow, the father of Bobby Rubin, Anna Rosenblum, the grandmother of Barbara Mark Dreyfus, Harold Ober, the father of Edward Ober, Joel Shapiro, the husband of Mary Shapiro, Yvonne Friedland, the mother of Stephen Friedland, Barbara Kern, the wife of Neil Kern, Fred Vanderwerf, the father of Madonna Cooper, Greta Kleiner, the mother of Norbert Kleiner, Israel Wilderman, the father of Merrill Tarnow, Rose Yoss, the mother of Alan Yoss, grandmother of Ilana Blayman, Dorothy Bax, the mother of Alan Bax, grandmother of Jennifer Kellner, Marilyn Danzis, sister of Bernard Goldstein, aunt of Julie Cohen and Steve Goldstein, Gladys Lowenstein, the mother of Marjorie Kaplan, Renee Berenbaum, the mother of Michael Berenbaum, Samuel Fox, the father of Skeeter Marcus, Roberta Burks, the sister of Mrs. Carla Bankendorf, Shlomi Shafir, the husband of Neda Shafir, Tekla Troisi, the mother of Rudy Troisi, Henrietta Dobrow, the mother of Norman Schutzbank, Robert J. Cowan, the father of Sharon Landay, Ellie Baer, the son of Mosela Benjamin and brother of Herschel Baer, Florence Podolsky, the mother of Judith Salb, Flory Quell, the mother of Mark Krell, Jack Laufer, the father of Nathan Laufer, and Katie Cooperman, the mother of Ronald Cooperman. May their memories be a blessing. The mourners and those observing yard site rise for Kaddish, page 66. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah. V'alma divara kirute v'yamlich malchute. V'chayichon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dekol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mivarach le'olam l'almei almaya. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekutsha brichu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Damiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shalom araba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. It's my pleasure now to call upon Mitch Ross, and perhaps his cat will join him. And he will make a presentation to Seth, and he'll also give us some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And thank you, Rabbi Klatzker and Cantor Rubenstein, for leading us in these lovely services tonight. Thank you to Seth Remus and the entire Remus family for your participation, and congratulations to Seth on this exciting weekend. Thank you, as always, to Scott Wigand for his technical assistance and super skills for keeping us alive in the pandemic. Everyone, please join us tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. for our live stream Shabbat services. Tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 p.m. there will be a Zoom Mincha Mariv service where Seth Remus will become a bar mitzvah. The link can be found in this week's e-bulletin. Check the weekly e-bulletin website for details on our upcoming events, including Or Tzion's Wild Goose Chase Scavenger Hunt and Havdalah and Sing-Along tomorrow, Saturday, 11/14 at 7 p.m. Participants will team up with members of their household and search their homes to find the right items. Learn more and RSVP at otaz.org/chase. Kendra Scott Jewelry is holding a Kendra Gives Back event for 48 hours from November 30th to December 1st, where 20% of the proceeds will be donated back to Congregation Or Tzion. The announcements say that you can find the discount code in the e-bulletin, but it might be a red herring. And in the event that you don't see it there, please stay tuned and we will get it out to you in the next e-bulletin prior to the fundraiser. But save the date, November 30th. Recipes are pouring in. With Hanukkah just around the corner, please share your family's favorite latkes, apple sauces, and sufganiyot recipes to be included in the Or Tzion cookbook. All recipes will be tested before inclusion. Don't miss out on this chance to be included in Or Tzion's cookbook. And finally, check out our adult education learning opportunities taught by our clergy every week, including programs from Valley Beit Midrash, JTS, and Ziegler School of Rabbinic Studies. Please check our website and weekly e-bulletin for important information on services and virtual program details, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. And thank you, Mitch, for the appropriate background there.
Wait, we have gifts for Seth, though.
Oh, yes, gifts for Seth. Do you have them?
I mean, in spirit, they're sitting in Eve's office in the synagogue. So we'll probably have to send them to Seth.
You will get them. We promise. You will get them.
Mitch, do you mind telling the proud bar mitzvah boy the beautiful gifts he will be getting? You should have memorized.
I should have memorized them, but I do not have it in front of me. So, Seth, you will be receiving a lovely gift bag with a variety of appropriate gifts special for this weekend, including a gift certificate from the youth department, a Kiddush cup from the men's club, a tree will be planted in Israel on your behalf, I believe. A philanthropy opportunity with there's a philanthropy opportunity. A donation will be made in your name to help you begin your own charitable contributions. There may be a book about Israel, and I'm missing one. Cantor, help me out. I'm so close.
I was
Is that a
trying to.
Siddur?
No, it's a tzedakah box. I was trying to do charades, but
It's a tzedakah box from the
That's not all.
Tzion Women's League, I believe.
Exactly. So the philanthropy fund is actually sponsored through the BJE. It's called the B'nai Tzedek Foundation, and what it is.
Thank you. I should have known that. Thank you. That was pretty good. Without my crib sheet, I'm doing my best.
Great. You did great.
Shabbat shalom.
And all this is yours for one bar mitzvah. That's Chewbacca. He was just telling me about it.
All right, page 67, Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'yahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim ki banu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. With that, we say Shabbat Shalom. We'll see you 9:30 tomorrow for services, and then we'll see you at 5:30 p.m. for Ses Bar Mitzvah, or Mincha Mariv extravaganza. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bim, bitty 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 bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Umevorach, Mazal Tov to the Remus family.